So now we're going to get into section 3.1, where we are going to look at probabilities, starting with the basic pieces here. Now, probability is probably the first bit of terminology that we're getting to in this class that everyone should have some sense of. For example, when you think of probabilities, you might think of how likely it is that in a game of craps, you happen to roll exactly what you need on the dice, or that in a game of poker, the card that you need to get the winning hand happens to flip over right when you need it. But probability's got a little bit more to it than that. It's not just gambling, although for many people, like those of whom made a lot of money this week on the stock market. It's immediately dating this video, but that's okay. I'm hoping it's going to be an interesting event for a long time to come. Anyway, for the people in that case, it is a lot about gambling, but really we're talking about any situation in which there is some amount of likelihood or chance or uncertainty or really randomness inherent to the situation. And when we're talking about that randomness, as it were, we essentially have a spectrum of options that we can consider, where we have our things go from 0% as a probability, which is to say they can't happen, all the way up to 100%, which is to say something that must happen. And in real life, we have examples like when you turn on the weather in the morning and they say there's a 30% chance of rain for the day.
It's 68 degrees and there's a 30% chance that it's already raining.
Or that studies may show there is a 2 in 3 chance that you will get into a car accident with a drunk driver at some point in your life. Or that we can say the odds of rolling a 2 on a fair standard 6-sided die are 1 to 5. But I will say we're not going to talk a great deal about odds in this class. It may pop up a small amount in the homework. But in any case, that's the flavor of thing we're looking about.